Hey, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Welcome to part 5 of my Lost in Random playthrough. We've just defeated the evil mayor. Name again? It was Mayor backwards. Why am I so derpy and I can't remember that? Mayor backwards. Royum. I knew I'd get it. Yeah, that was a fun boss fight.
It is good to be whole once again.
Where do you sleep, my guy? Why would you want to keep parts of that awful man?
Because he's a part of me. If you cut off a limb, you'd want it back too, wouldn't you? Furthermore, I think I've learned mediocre poetry. Thank you for your help, even.
I don't understand, Mr.
You
Mayor.
will one day, I think. You've got a good head on your shoulders. He says hello, by the way, even. He says he hopes to see you again, very soon.
That's jarring. I don't want to see the guy who was trying to murder me. I have questions, Mr. Mayor. Tell me more about Rowan.
He's a part of me, and I can't just throw that away.
I think you should throw out the
Even,
toxic part of
May
you.
I give you some advice?
I would rather you didn't. But
Don't
okay.
ignore your dark side. It's a part of you that festers if you don't address it. And in the right hands, it can have some productive uses.
Yes, like conjuring Sith lightning. It's been a very strange time being here.
It's been a very strange time for us here too, even. But in saving us, you become an inextricable part of that. Wherever you go, a small part of Two Town now goes with you. And strange is good.
I do agree with that. Strange is good. Alright, well, goodbye, Mr. Mayor.
Even. You will always have my thanks.
And so, even went to give Seymour his eyes back. I'm positive he was dying to make eye contact with his pupils once again.
Oh my god, narrator.
Wait a minute. Oh dear. These are terrible. I'll edit them out later.
Yeah, you should. Should edit them. Wow, that was bad. That was so bad, my guy. Okay, so I think this is Little Joe, Big Red. Alright, let's see. I know what you did to your twin, Little Joe.
But I didn't do anything to my twin.
Oh, yes, you did. You tricked her into taking your place in the upside downtown.
How did you? It was a moment of weakness. I didn't think it through. It's awful in the upside downtown, and I just knew I'd hate it there. And Big Red is so easy to trick because she's me. We're the same person, born into two different bodies.
Fellow
so
Gemini.
Ashamed. She's got the best parts of the two of us. She's so important to me, and I sold her out. Please, can you help her? I know I've already asked so much, but
you want to make things right?
That's it, exactly.
Alright. Well, I've got great news for you. I rescued your counterpart.
You did? Now she's going to kill me! And I'm grateful that you gave her back the freedom to do so. You've let me take back the greatest mistake of my life. And I know my relationship with Big Red will never be the same. But at least now I have a chance to fix it. I wouldn't have that without you. Thank you, even. And here, for luck better than mine.
People are just completely batshit. The last side quest is about to happen. Got the 3 bloops.
You have the ingredients! Brilliant! That's all I need. Please, pass them over. Remember, you did say you'd give them to me.
Okay.
Thank you! Oh, thank you! Oh, just need to mix them together, and...
Oh wow, your
down
brain
the
is
hatch.
split down the middle.
Okay. I feel strange. Oh, this is intense! Perfect! It's just me! For the first time, it's just me! Thank you for this. Let me give you something in exchange for all of this. It's my partner's personality. distilled down to its purest essence. I hope it treats you well. You know what? By the cards, I think I'm actually going to miss him. It's so quiet without him in my head. I may actually miss him already. He'd say that's only logical. Isn't that funny?
Do you want him back?
Isn't it? Thank you again. You'll come back. You even.
Okay. Alright, well. I chose a side. Oh, and I got a card. Sweet. Alright, so we got everything here. Perfect. Now to give, eyes back.
Hey, what happened? I heard a ruckus.
Long story. But I've got your eyes, Seymour.
Oh, my peepers and weepers. Oh, I've missed you so much. Much better. And as for those pips, if you don't mind, it just takes a little precision, the utmost finesse, and... Done.
My
Finish, buddy.
Thank you for repairing my friend, Seymour.
Hey, my pleasure. Thank you for helping me properly see again.
Welcome, buddy.
Not everyone would have done what you did, and old Seymour here will never forget that. So, what are you gonna do now?
Alright, well, I'm off to Freedom to look for traces of my sister
I know
Odd.
you'll find her even. You found my eyes. They're probably way smaller than your sister, right?
Yes. There were two of them, and there's just one of her. No, right?
So, there you have it.
Mhm.
Well, I wish you well on your next adventure. And if I could give you some semi-solicited advice,
Sure.
every roll of the dice matters, but not every roll counts.
That's weird and cryptic.
Isn't it, though? And so fun. Bye, even. I'll miss you, but I'm sure we'll see each other again in far-off places.
Reward, Dicey upgrade. Seymour upgraded Dicey to roll 3. Now even should be able to get to the gates of freedom.
The girl was a long way from home, about to enter the land of 3. Who knew what adventures awaited her there? The answer is me. I do. I'm the narrator. But for Even and Dicey, the adventure was just beginning.
Were those trees made of
Even's
rocks?
sister was still out there, somewhere, lost in random.
Why are there swords in the stones? Right, well. Load screen. Oh, I'm dressed up as a living dice again. Wah, wah. Hello, scary things in the night. Oh, and the dice gets bigger. It breathed. Power of random. Probability. Oh no. It's even bigger. My spine. It's breaking. Oh, come on! I'm joking around, but give me a break, man! Also, all the pips look like buttholes. Good job. Oh. That's a yikes from me. Definitely a yikes from me. Uh-oh. Feels kind of like it's the Queen's castle, and I'm woefully unprepared here.
What happened here?
Indeed.
Is that part upside down?
It's a tea kettle.
It looks just like I remember. Even. It's amazing anyone can live inside that chaos.
These the 6 worlds?
Mum used to tell me stories about the card makers.
I wonder if they were true. Home, I guess.
Don't touch that!
Mommy?
You mustn't ever touch that odd. Ever. Never touch it again.
But what's this motto of Sextopia for? Why do you have it?
I have it because I desire it, Odd. You're 12. There are things you don't understand yet. Anyway, forget it. Because I have something for you, Odd. Something special.
I don't want a gift from you.
That rudeness. That's your One-er Origins showing. Don't worry. We'll break you of
Well,
that yet.
excuse me,
And
Mommy.
it's not a gift. It's something to be earned. But for now, go on, try it. I had it made just for you.
I mean, can I have that? That's a beautiful mask. 20 bucks says I'm gonna have to fight her later. Sleeping in the alleyways.
Above even was one of the Queen's royal spiders, the kind that had taken away Odd on that terrifying night. They were the collectors of children who were to become Sixers.
Come on, Dicey! We can't let it get away! Hurry! She's in our sights! Not today, spider monster!
Turning my back around and seeing a thing to break. Boo, 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 I want the money. Oh, look! Oh, money! And if only it were this simple, IRL, I would have bought a slingshot a while ago just to, like, break people's pottery and take their coins. Hey, ghost friend, I need you. Come on. You've been out of reach this entire time. Do me a solid. Stop running. Why are you running? What the fork?
Did you see those robots? What do you mean you've seen bigger?
You're full of shit, Dicey. What do you mean you've seen bigger? You've been in the, like, the Dice Kingdom all this time, waiting for me. Get out of here. My dice is a little liar. Is that why you only roll 1s and 2s, you bitch? I take it back, I love you. Please don't turn on me. The spider gondola. It just leaves money out on the windowsills and shit. You need me to go in the gondola. Gosh.
I always knew I was a Sixer at heart. I knew! I'll do all sorts of important work for the Queen, while Bernard mops the floor.
Hey, where is Bernie?
Bernard is gone!
A Sixer child is missing!
They all wrote 6?
Look! It's Bernie! From back home! Of course we should help him! He'll be eaten alive out here!
Okay, I did not think the story would be going
The
like this.
spider seemed impossible to get into at the moment. Oh, but perhaps Bernie would know how to get to her sister. Even knew...
Come on! We've got to find him!
Oh, yes, yes. Time was of the essence. I was done anyway.
We give it up for the narrator for knowing when to shut up. A good bean. Ooh, speaking of beans, I got some more. Annie? The hell are you doing? What the? Wow, that's pretty cool. This game has everything. Cards, dice, board games, and mechs.
Freedom was a district tearing itself apart in a three-way civil war. A murdered father, three siblings, each suspecting the other of the deed. And a giant battle droid, given to each by the Queen to settle the matter.
Oh, how gracious of the Queen. So nice.
All bets are off when you've got a new card from old Manny Dex, Esquire.
Alright, well, Manny, I'm here.
Oh, hello. You've made it to Three Town, have you? Be careful here. Those triplets don't mess around. But then again, that just gives you 3 good reasons to buy some cards, eh?
Manny Dex, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. But now we're both here, and that means one thing. Let's trade cards!
But how did you manage to get out of Two Town?
Let me answer that question with a question. Who could possibly dwell on the past when we've got cards in the present?
This is literally my moderator, Immortal
Let's
Flying.
trade, shall we?
Hey there.
Noble, you understand. Heck, most of this bell belonged to my family, don't you know?
I don't know.
It still does, I suppose.
It looks like it's seen better days.
It has. I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are.
I don't really care about nobility.
You're the only one here like that, I assure you. It belonged to the triplets, and before then, it belonged to the Lord or King of Freedom, before his murder.
Uh-huh. If you're royal, why aren't you fighting in the war?
Royal families are like servants. They tend to expand to the size of their manor.
That's the most upper class expression I've ever heard.
Just so. But I'm a distant relative, far enough to stand outside the daily battles and to not choose a side. You know, I have another distant relative, a cousin of mine, that I haven't heard from in some time. Not since this cursed Civil War started. Last I heard, she was in the Duke's garden, playing nobility, eating cakes, I suppose. If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her, that's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life. And it would do my heart good
that's
to know
kinda
that
true.
she knows
Sad
I do
face.
miss her. But it's too dangerous for me to go stumbling around a battlefield. Please excuse me.
Alright, so I gotta find your distant relative and explain that you missed them.
Fascinating. Fascinating.
Holy shit, that guy's creepy looking.
Begun! The king must be saved!
Oh, I thought he was like part machine. Okay, that's far less creepy looking. Actually, he's really looking. Witch King, I thought he was killed.
What? Identify yourself, stranger!
Do you have a walker? That's actually precious. I'm even, who are you?
I am Nishka, and I
Tired?
used to protect somebody important.
You have a bird in your antler.
A ruler, maybe? Before the war.
You know, that's also a unit of measurement. Maybe you're confusing with that? What were things like before the war?
Oh, even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years. Don't you remember?
Right, well, Nishka, I need to go.
What? How did you know my name?
I'm a sorceress. It was a lucky guess.
A lucky guess. About what? What were you guessing about? The king! Protect the king from danger!
On it.
Oh boy, I can't wait to get back home. but I can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay. Ooh, wow, it's pretty cold in here, and dark, too.
Did someone eat Bernie Sanders? I gotta fix all the problems of the world. Boop. Boop. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, where are we going? Excuse me, have you seen any kids?
Leave me alone. I'm busy.
Please, it's important. My friend's in trouble.
Everything's important to someone. If there's a kid running around unattended, the Shadow Man probably has him by now.
Shadow Man?
Oh, you really are in over your head.
I know you know how to find the Shadow Man, tell me.
Oh, you are clever, but I don't know him. Nobody does. If you stay a spell, all Margarine Took can tell you about him.
Yes, please.
The Shadow Man. He was born in the time of the first nightmare, and he lives on to this day. But
What
not
the
like
hell?
you or I. He lives in the walls.
He lives in the
walls
what?
of Mulgrow Alley, and he can always see you, but you can only see him when it's dark. Snuff out the lights in Mulgrow Alley, and you'll find him there, waiting. But be warned, child. It may be the last thing you see.
So he's a ghost.
If he were merely a ghost, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Goodbye. I do not think we will see each other again.
I'm gonna come back here just to prove you wrong. Wow. Alright, Shadow Man. I'm coming for you. Come on, Shadow Man. Time to get your ass cleaned. Your clock fixed. Your clock kicked. Excuse me, have you seen any kids?
Alive? I thought I saw one running around here recently. A young lad.
When do you see dead kids? Yeah, it's Bernie. Did you see where he went?
Can't say I did, unfortunately. But you'd better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
Okay. We know that the Shadow Man is nearby. A Shadow Man! Oh wait, that's the wrong way. Shadow Man! Man of Shadows! Your Shadow Mom has called you. They want you to go back home. They're tired of you eating the children.
You want to know about the Shadow Man?
Yes?
You want to know about the Shadow Man?
Yes. Yes, I would.
The Shadow Man comes when night eats day. He'll come and take your child away.
Uh-huh.
And you might cry, and you might pray. But the Shadow Man comes when night eats day.
Okay, thank you. I'm good for Shadow Man facts now.
He don't like shine, and he don't like sun. He'll come out the walls when the daylight's done. Snuff out Muddy Grow Alley's lights. Then you best run, for the last night of the Shadow Man has begun.
Thanks, I think.
Sounds to me like you're fixin' to go see him. I wouldn't thank me just yet. You want to know about the Shadow Man?
No, I want you to just scooch to the right so I can just get this thing off there. Thank you. Now, ooh, candy. So Bernie must have been here. No! Okay, well, maybe they're around
You
here.
want to know about the Shadow Man?
Wait. Mulgrow Alley, the Shadow Man, Mulberry Street, the Muffin Man. Are they related? I think they might. You know what? If you're related to the Muffin Man, you have to tell me. I want to eat them. Hey, could you just park it over there, Dicey? Yeah. Oh,
Even
no.
suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
Yeah, Dicey, go in there. I need the money. Listen, it's not my fault booster packs are expensive, Dicey. You gotta go crawling into further holes. Aight. The cardboard crack is really hard on my wallet. Oh, wow. It looks like it smells here. Is that of farts? It looks like farts. Hey! Shadow Man!
Are you the Shadow Man?
I have many names, little one.
Okay.
You look like you're
fair
wearing
enough.
a gimp suit.
Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Let me think. This one?
Oh, wow, even is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you believe I'm stuck?
Let him out!
I'm gonna whoop your ass. You think I'm afraid of you? Because I'm not.
That may be true, but there is another truth.
That unless you release Burn, I'm gonna punch you?
That if you're not afraid now, you
I'm gonna make you eat your teeth, man. Let him go.
He's mine now. I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage.
Okay, release him now. This is literal kidnapping.
You'd think you'd know not to insult someone who's holding all the cards.
Oh, I have cards.
In this case, children.
You're holding children. I'm holding cards.
You don't have what I need.
You are not gonna bargain with me, man. Alright, skip the pleasantries. What do you want from Bernie?
You have, child. And I suspect
I'm gonna break your hips.
you can bring me.
I am tougher than I look.
That remains to be seen. But perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace. I want the triplets' war to end.
Are you pulling my ponytail? No offense, but you don't strike me as the peace and flowers type.
Oh, I'm not. I'm the creature that moves in the dark type. But people only truly fear things that move in the dark during peace. During war, they are surrounded by greater threats all day long. And so nobody fears the Shadow Man anymore. Life is the greater horror. And they have overindulged, forgotten me. If you want me to give you Bernard, then I want you to change that.
You want me to end war for a child?
I don't care how. I don't care about anything even. Except being
How did you know my name?
feared by everyone again.
Oh wait, Bernie said it.
I've watched you. I know you're a dice wielder.
That's just a costume my friend wears.
Silence! Don't insult me with your dirty lies.
Listen, I have to lie. The Queen's watching like all the time.
You can't deceive the Shadow Man. You alone carry the power to affect the arenas and those giant robots. Figure it out, or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no boy, no hope, and you will never see your sister again.
How'd you know that part? How do you know about Odd?
For you, the There are currently more important questions at stake. Go, even. Bernie's fate rests on your tiny shoulders. And my hunger won't be held at bay forever.
Wait. If your hunger won't be held at bay
save
forever.
Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, even had to end Freedom's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. The first thing she needed was information. Perhaps some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
Okay, so I wanted to let the narrator speak, but I feel that this is really important to ask. He said nothing would sate his hunger. Bernie was clearly not digested. Does the Shadow Man function like a hamster, where they just have children in their cheeks? Just kind of, you know, like keeping them there like a Jolly Rancher? Or a lozenge? I have so many questions about the anatomy of the Shadow Man, y'all. So many questions.
You, I remember you. We've spoken before, haven't we?
Earlier today, Neshka, we spoke about the king of this land, remember?
No, I don't remember much, and I'm sorry, what did you want?
How did this war start?
Oh, with the children. The 3 children. They... Well, something happened.
Did one of the triplets murder the king?
There were sounds from his chambers. Was someone with him? I was his bodyguard, and I ran to look, and he was supposed to be sleeping, but...
Oh, no. I'm sorry to bring up your trauma. I'm sorry. Please don't cry.
I'm sorry. It was such a shame, such a... I'm sorry. I forgot what we were talking about. Hello? Do I know you?
I'd like to ask you about the triplets.
The children of the king. Such beautiful babies. They grew up into such wonderful young men and women. The Duke, the Baroness, and the Count. Such a gift. The entire royal court was so... The court was so... I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't remember.
Tell me about the Count.
He's paranoid, capricious, and fearful. But his heart's in the right place. He once accused me of trying to assassinate him just because I tried to get him to finish his vegetables. We all had a lovely laugh about it later. Or at least, I think we did.
Tell me about the Baroness.
She's tough as nails. Tough as cannons, really. Duty-bound and haughty, but she can back it up. And woe be to those who cross her. She once aimed a cannon at me to stop me from giving her a bath. The only thing that impresses her is war.
And the Duke?
I wouldn't call him a glutton for life, more of a bon vivant. He loves all the finer things. He's baroque, decadent, you might say spoiled, but I'd say he's really more cultured. He once told me his goal was to eat every animal in the kingdom, all in one single dish. He achieved it a week later, and said the dish was as delicious as it was disappointing.
That's no help.
Oh, that's very nice. You're a nice young lady.
Yeah, I am. Do you remember anything that could stop this war?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that these days I don't remember things as well as I used to. I have moments where I can see things so clearly, and then poof. But there have been times where an object reminds me of things, holding an important artifact that reminds me of a person or an event. That could bring it all back. Can you find these objects for me?
Oh.
One for each triplet.
You have the Alzheimer's or the
back.
dementia.
Oh, and if you could find the murder weapon that killed the king, I could remember that too. I feel certain of it.
Okay, if I brought you all the objects, that would help you remember who murdered the king.
What's that you say? The king was murdered! Oh, whoa! I was supposed to protect him, I was. Oh, if only I could remember.
I'll return to you with those 4 things.
form reminds me. I'm supposed to warn travelers about something. I'm supposed to say something very, very important. Oh well, it's probably fine, and we should all stop worrying about it.
I guess? Right. Let's go! Roll a 3, baby! What the hell? That seems like it's a tall order, and I am but a small girl. I understand my wife's predicament in life.
Seeing the ease at which Dicey affected the world, Even was surprised to find herself feeling a little bit frightened of him. How could someone so small and innocent contain so much untamed power?
I love you, Dicey, but I'm terrified of you.
And now, Even suddenly felt like she had the world on her shoulders. Could she solve the mystery of the king's murder?
It's the Count! Ladies and gentlemen, the Count has won the roll!
Okay, we're in the trenches now?
The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's Dark Dice. But everything else Hi there. I'm Tea-Time Tootsie. I used to be our late King's master planner.
And who's your boss now since the king is gone?
Nanny Fortuna, of course. When you're this good, it'd be a crime not to share your skills with the world. Literally. Every day I watch the battles and come up with the most thrilling stratagems for the next day.
I do like me a good stratagem.
Are the rolls of the Queen's Dark Dice, but everything else I know.
What's your secret?
Observation, my dear girl, which leads to knowledge. Knowledge, to coin a phrase, is power. I just invented that saying right now. Here, let me give you an example. Every day the dice is rolled, and every day one of the Colossuses moves.
I noticed.
Everyone noticed. But what everyone else has failed to notice is how the winning Colossus brings most of the robots he commands with it, and that leaves the area behind safer to traverse. Do any of the triples use this information? Perhaps attacking from behind on the day the dice favors them? No. Only I see it.
Are you planning on telling the Baroness?
By the order of Nanny Fortuna, I am not to work for either of them. Although I would be interested in learning more about the triplets for observational purposes only. Tell you what, if you meet them, come back here and describe them to me. There'd be a reward in it for you.
Maybe I will. Like the Baroness, you're too soft to cross the battlefield alone. I will escort you, little one, but only to places you have safely traveled before. You're not ready for anything else. Now then, where are we going? Stay here, then. I see you like wasting my time. It's not like I'm doing much besides standing anyway, as you were. Sword for Count's domain. Baroness's, domain. Alright, well. Count's winning, so we might as well go there. Yikes. Never mind, we're not going to the Count's area. Alright. Bugger off then. The Duke. The love of everything. Give me money.
Life never goes the way you expect, does it? All at the whim of a dice roll.
All are bummers,
Hey,
but I
kid.
kinda get it.
You want to hear a story?
Or I like stories.
Oh, good. You're showing an old soldier kindness, kid. there's a saying in Freetown, bad luck comes in threes. Well, it was right. I was there in the first battle, the first time the triplets fought. Right after the king died, it was savage. The triplets, whew, I didn't hold anything back. It was as fierce and as destructive as the dice maker's own fury. And when it was over, well, that's just it, isn't it? It never ended. We're still fighting those same battles every day. And me, I'm just about out of fight. Life never goes the way you expect, does it? All at the whim of a dice roll.
I'm trying to find the one who's responsible.
Everyone's looking for someone here. Me? I'm looking for my brother Henry. Lost him somewhere in the Duke's territory, or running away from the machines. I'm sure he's alive, though. I see him in my dreams, though he doesn't see me. Stay safe out there, kid.
Alright, I'll try. So again, every one of you seems to be a huge bummer, but that's what war does. Bums everybody out.
Deals here. Get your deals
Bets
here.
are off when you've got a new card from old Matty Dix.
Deals here. Get your deals here.
What business? What, you're doing business in the trenches?
War's good for business. Everybody needs something in a war. That means you can jack up your prices like crazy. Oh, why? I mean, jack up the deals on your prices like crazy. Everything must go, kid.
Sorry, but I only trade with my second best pal, Manny Dex.
I can tell you this much, kid. You'll change your mind. Everyone comes to trade with me eventually. That's the beauty of war, kid. Everybody needs something, and I've got something for everyone.
You're a monster.
Only when it comes to deals, kid. Check them out.
Pretty. All the mushroom-looking things. Looking over everything. See any tidbits? Nope. Count Shmoo the Third. Count Shmoo, the third of his name, the comfort plushie and soft protector of the paranoid count of 3. I got you, baby. Oh no! Great! Oh, yes. That's spicy. Wham! Wham! Woo! There we go. Oh man, I love this mace. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yes! We're gonna throw some hands now, huh? Free bubble. I like this. Yeah, give me that free heal. What the baloney is that? Oh, you ass. Alright, well, I want a mace. Maces are great. Ah! Maximum power! Ow. Ow. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. How much more dignities will I suffer? not much more, actually. Well, that's just wonderful. Drinky, drinky. Drinky, drinky again. Now, swordy, swordy. Listen, Chief. Think about what I just killed. Think about what I just killed. I killed your baby. Stop it. Get on the ground. You guys are insufferable. Stop it. Got me some...
Nicey, over there!
Yeah, I figured a way around you.
Someone has entered your ruined castle, Your Grace.
I swear, it must be my bloody sister, the Baroness, or my fancy pants brother who thinks he's so much better than me, sending their assassins to smother me in my sleep. But this count is awake and ready for you! You hear that, assassins?
I'm not trying to kill you, you schmuck. Alright, well this seems like a decent stopping point, because we have to deal with the 3 children of Threedom. Wow, it's pretty bad over here. Also, what's up with the Shadow Man? And their weird hamster-like cheeks. But yeah, thanks so much for tuning into my Let's Play. Special shout out to our sponsor tier Patreons, Neji Komu, Rachel, and Jirda. You and all of our paid subscribers help keep us employed making free content like this video, who you'll see named in the credits afterwards. And for all of you listeners, be sure to check out fierceferrets.com or the description below for our blog, the links to all the great content we make, from comics to podcasts and soon-to-be games. And you can also find links on how to support our content, from subscribing to us on Patreon to buying merch that we make from our Etsy store. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving it a like, comment below. Let me know what you're thinking about the game, because this game is cool. Subscribe to the channel, as it helps us continue to grow. And you can also ding that bell. It lets you be notified whenever we upload a video right away. And that's all for now, loyal listeners. Remember to stay safe and stay positive.